What's going on, shipwreck?
I knew there was aliens running around here somewhere.
All right, my Monday is over. It wasn't too bad a Monday. And we're reading 45 degrees. It's pretty cold this morning. 4:35. No, actually I think it was like 32. And I got another guy at work that's getting a bike. He's ridden off and on a little bit before. So he's been talking to me about gear. He's talking to me about bikes. He wanted to get a KLR, but it's too tall for him. So now I forgot what he said he was gonna. He said he actually sat on a Super Tenere, but he can't afford. Now he can afford it. He said he can't justify laying out that much money for a bike. So he's getting. I think he's getting a Cowie something. I'm like, why don't you get away from Kawasaki and get a Honda? I mean, I would have gotten that XR 650, but the gas tank is too damn small for what I do. So, I don't know. You can get whatever you want, I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. I wonder how many of you are paying attention to this Penn State thing. I guess after I went to bed last night, they fired Joe Paterno. So the students are rioting. And I kind of got At first, I was like, JoePa did what he was supposed to do. But as time goes on, I'm changing my opinion on that. Because he still had a moral responsibility. The road closed. See, they're going to close this bitch tonight. And I'm going to have to go down to Interstate 80 or up to I-680 to come to work in the morning. So I got to leave extra early. Anyway, so he went to his bosses and basically followed his chain of command, told them, because the guy didn't directly work for him anymore, so it wasn't like JoePa could just walk in and fire the guy. So he went to his bosses, but apparently when the guy kept coming to work, he never went back and questioned, hey, what's going on with this? Why is this guy still working here? Why is he still dealing with these kids? I mean, if you think about it, put yourself in his shoes. You know, for one, he didn't witness it. One of his assistant coaches, but who was an undergraduate, the year that he told JoePa that he witnessed this, for JoePa to call the cops and say, hey, this guy says that this guy is molesting kids and witnessed it down in the deal, and me as a cop, I'm gonna say, oh, okay, where's the guy? Where's the accuser? I want to talk to him. And that's this dude named McQuady, I think. McWeedy, whatever. So long story short, nothing was ever done about it. And then the kids came forward after they were adults and said, hey, this son of a bitch did this to me, and now there's a big investigation, and I don't know. I hate to see the old dude go out that way. I never was a big Penn State fan, but I'm not a big Penn State enemy. Penn State's just, you know, Penn State, Linebacker University. And what's putting me on the wagon that says, yeah, he had to go, is the fact that he didn't, or it hasn't come out yet, that he went back to him how many times and said, what's this guy still working here for? That's the whole gist of it in my book, the more I think about it. But then the guys that Joe Paterno told, I forget what their titles were, but the guys that he told turned out to be involved in the whole friggin' mess. So they probably could have said, yep, we got it all handled. It's all taken care of. It's all bullshit. It didn't really happen. We don't know what exactly transpired in the back channels on that. So like I said, I hate to see the old dude go, but somebody's got to pay. And I'll bet when they get done shaking this tree, there's going to be a lot more of the, a lot more falling out. A lot more fruits falling out of it. So that's my 2 cents on the Penn State Joe Paterno thing. And they play the University of Nebraska this weekend on Saturday. Today's Thursday. And honest to God, I wouldn't be surprised if Penn State forfeits the game and takes a week off to try and let all this shit cool off, because the students were rioting last night. I also read some talk of trying to blockade the entrances to the stadium. I've also heard some of the players say that they are not going to walk out on the field unless they reinstate Joe Paterno. One of the Nebraska regents has come out and openly said he's scared to go there because of the rioting, and he emailed Penn State officials and said, you better have a plan for this. And Penn State said, oh yeah, we're going to have extra security. We're going to have extra state patrol. Well, now here's the problem with the state patrol. I think that stadium seats like 103,000. Now, granted, you're not going to have 103,000 rioters. I don't think. But how many state patrol would it conceivably take to handle 50,000 rioters, 25,000 rioters? And is that the atmosphere you want for a college football game?